Good evening, everyone. Once again, I am Eva Pando. Today, I'm going to discuss a region of the brain known as the anterior cingulate cortex, which is located within the medial prefrontal cortex. Extensive research has been done in this area. However, this is a short presentation, so only the highlights are included. The following points about the anterior cingulate cortex are its neurobiology, functions, and social consequences. Take a look at the picture. The anterior cingulate cortex is the brain region surrounding the corpus callosum and divides into the dorsal and ventral sections. The dorsal part is responsible for cognitive processing, and the ventral part is associated with emotional components. It is responsible for decision making, error detection, cognitive control, emotion, reward anticipation, pain, and autonomic control. In addition, the ACC links to the amygdala, nucleus accumbens, parietal cortex, and prefrontal cortex. Emotional regulation is controlling a person's emotions to help deal with conflict and tailor the behavior as needed. One great function of this area is that unwanted thoughts can be controlled, influencing the person's behavior. If a person has gone through a painful event, they are least likely to replicate that event again. Regarding error detection, feedback is crucial as it helps us understand that we learn from the environment cues presented to us. Making errors is essential for the individual to adjust their behavior. It is similar to learning behavior for an action taken. Pain perception in this region allows the individual to perceive the social cognition in this area will enable the subject to anticipate reward if they watch other people getting rewards for positive actions. It tricks the person into maintaining a positive, wait, it tricks the person into maintaining or editing their behavior. This includes being able to show empathy and understand social cues. Some of my former clients with autism lack social cognition and were taught these behaviors. Regarding conflict monitoring, the ACC sends a signal to the dorsolateral prefrontal cortex, which then inhibits the activity in the hippocampus. A good example comes from individuals who have different disorders like autism, ADHD, and sensory processing disorder, where they may show higher levels of aggression based on the level of the neurotransmitter serotonin in their system. A person with higher levels of this neurotransmitter could be defeated in maintaining their emotions and engaging in negative conflict resolution. The social consequences of this brain region are different. If a person cannot perceive pain, they may lack the ability to show the social cognition skill of empathy towards others, which means that they may see pain as comforting. This can lead to different outcomes, possibly leading to criminal charges. Email me if you want to know a detailed example. The process of inadequate cognitive control will lead the person to behave irrationally and act on their impulses. The negative aspect of not regulating emotions may lead the person to treat each situation as hostile and behave accordingly. The final social consequence depends on the person. They must decide if able to change their behavior in response to the stimuli or keep their current behavior. Any damage to this brain area will influence a person's behavior as it is a broader issue. So we have come to the end of the presentation. We started by discussing the location of the anterior cingulate cortex. Next, we looked at the basic neurobiology of the ACC to discuss the critical aspects of where it is and how it connects to other brain areas. This neurobiology was discussed in more extensive detail when it came to the function of the ACC, as a function of the ACC overlap with its neurobiology. In the end, we spoke about how a person can repress memories of positive or negative results, discern between positive and negative behaviors for an award or punishment, and adjust their behavior. Here are the references for the presentation.